Imagine a wall stretching across the entire continent of Africa, lush with vegetation and teeming with life. This is the Great Green Wall, a project of epic proportions that aims to combat the devastating effects of desertification and restore land that has been degraded by overuse and climate change. But what exactly is the Great Green Wall, and how will it shape the future of Africa? Follow along as we dive into the mysteries of this ambitious project and discover the potential it holds to transform the landscape of the continent. The Great Green Wall is an ambitious project that aims to combat land degradation and desertification and improve the lives of millions of people in Africa. The project, which is set to stretch across the continent from west to east, is creating a barrier of vegetation that will span about 5,000 miles in length and nearly 9 miles wide. The Great Green Wall starts in Senegal and traverses through 11 countries, ending in the East African nation of Djibouti, and it is not only focused on planting trees, but also on creating jobs and sustainable future for the local communities. Imagine a green ribbon stretching across the continent, marking a new era of hope and prosperity for Africa. The Sahel region in Africa is particularly affected by climate change, with recurrent droughts and famine. Furthermore, the political and economic situation in most countries in the region is unstable, leading to conflicts and causing many people to flee. In 2007, the African Union therefore decided to construct the Great Green Wall, a wide strip of land to be planted with trees and developed for various forms of sustainable agriculture. With international support, 111,000 square miles of land have been gained so far. The initiative aims to gain 620,000 square miles by 2030, an area roughly the size of France and Germany combined. The Great Green Wall has created 335,000 jobs and has directly benefited about 500,000 people. The trees prevent desertification and allow rainwater to penetrate the soil more effectively, making the land more usable for the people in the Sahel region. This creates food security and combats extreme poverty in rural areas of the Sahel. If you enjoyed our content so far, then make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss out on new content. Now that you know what the project is about, let's look at the specific benefits of the Great Green Wall. Climate change mitigation. The initiative helps to absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through the process of photosynthesis, reducing greenhouse gas emissions and helping to mitigate the effects of climate change. Additionally, the planting of trees and vegetation can provide shade and cool the air, helping to reduce temperatures in the surrounding area. This can have a significant impact on reducing the effects of heat waves and droughts, which are becoming increasingly common in the region as a result of climate change. Land restoration. The initiative helps to restore degraded land by stabilizing the soil and preventing erosion. The planting of trees and vegetation helps to improve soil health and fertility and increase agricultural productivity. The roots of the plants help to hold the soil in place, and the leaves and branches provide shade, which reduces evaporation and helps to retain moisture in the soil. This can lead to better water availability for agriculture and household use, which can be beneficial for both farmers and local communities. The restoration of vegetation also helps to improve the overall health of the ecosystem, providing habitats for a wide range of plant and animal species. Overall, the Great Green Wall initiative aims to restore the ecological balance in the Sahel region, which has been severely impacted by years of human activity and climate change. Biodiversity conservation. The Great Green Wall initiative plays a vital role in protecting and conserving the biodiversity of the Sahel region. The establishment of a green belt of trees and vegetation provides habitats for a wide range of plant and animal species, thus improving the overall health of the ecosystem. The restoration of vegetation also creates corridors for wildlife migration, which can help to maintain genetic diversity and protect endangered species. Livelihoods improvement. The program helps to improve livelihoods for the millions of people living in the Sahel region. The increase in agricultural productivity as a result of land restoration can lead to better food security for local communities. It also helps to create job opportunities in areas such as reforestation, agroforestry, and ecotourism. Additionally, it can provide locals with fuel for cooking and heating, reducing their dependence on fossil fuels. The income generated from the sale of non-timber forest products such as honey, shea butter, and fruits can also provide a valuable source of income for local communities. The Great Green Wall Initiative not only restores the environment but also empowers the local communities to be self-sufficient and improve their livelihoods. Water retention. Retention of water and reduction of soil erosion can be achieved through the initiative's efforts of stabilizing the soil by planting trees and vegetation. The establishment of a green belt of trees and vegetation helps to hold the soil in place, reducing erosion and sedimentation. The leaves and branches of the trees and vegetation provide shade, which reduces evaporation and helps to retain moisture in the soil. This can lead to better water availability for agriculture and household use, which can be beneficial for both farmers and local communities. The Great Green Wall can also have a positive impact on the overall water cycle by increasing the amount of water that is available for use and reducing the likelihood of flooding. Community empowerment. The project helps to empower local communities by involving them in the planning, implementation, and management of the project. This leads to improved community ownership of the project and a better understanding of the benefits that it will bring. The initiative also creates opportunities for capacity building and skills development, which can be beneficial for local communities in the long term. The Great Green Wall Initiative not only restores the environment but also empowers the local communities to be self-sufficient and improve their livelihoods. Where does the project stand right now? The Great Green Wall project has been in existence for more than 15 years now, but what is the current status of its implementation? Although there have been some successes, there is still much work to be done. So far, the goal of planting 200 million trees has been achieved to about 15%. Some of the accomplishments include annual planting of approximately 4.7 million acres, about 69 million acres of land have been restored for use, some food security has been established. However, the project has hit a snag. The main reason for this is a lack of funding. Restoring 1 acre of land cost about $420, and the budget, which originally came from various donors such as the French government and the World Bank, is now running low. At the 2021 One Planet Summit, the Great Green Wall Accelerator was launched, with various organizations promising an additional $4.4 billion for financing. The accelerator is managed by the Pan-African Agency for the Great Green Wall with additional temporary support from the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification. It aims to also help coordinate and track the project's successes. The Great Green Wall project is a long-term initiative, and it will require continued support from governments, organizations, and individuals to achieve its goal. In conclusion, the Great Green Wall project is an ambitious and important initiative that has the potential to make a significant impact on the future. As the project continues to move forward, it's exciting to consider the potential for the Great Green Wall to not just combat desertification, but also to become a catalyst for economic growth and sustainable development in the region. The funding from the Great Green Wall Accelerator is a positive step forward in ensuring the long-term success of the project. One of the most intriguing prospects of the Great Green Wall Initiative is the potential for it to become a model for other regions facing similar environmental challenges. The Great Green Wall could serve as a blueprint for other countries to follow in their efforts to restore land and improve the lives of people. It could also serve as a key example of how to tackle multiple issues at once, with a holistic approach. It will be exciting to see how the Great Green Wall project continues to evolve and inspire in the future.